What a lovely, lovely crowd. You're so much better than last week. Oh, they were so unruly. All except one old girl. She was sitting halfway up the stalls here. She was a gypsy, one of these old gypsies with the old scarf over her head and a fake eye. And she was just looking at this. She didn't look at me once, though. I was just looking at this blooming crystal ball. So at the end of the show, I called her down. I said, you have got on my nerves, dear. I said, you haven't looked at it. She said, oh, the crystal ball sees all. The crystal ball sees all. So I said, well, what have you been looking at? She said, there are those that are born lucky and those that are born talented. I said, what about me? She said, you're lucky to be born. So no. I walked away. What can you do? I just walked away and left her, lying there, with glazed eyes and a very misty crystal ball, but she won't see any further than the end of her nose. But nice to see you, And tonight's the night if you play your cards right, and I'm the leader of the pack, which makes me such a lucky jack, and here they are, they're so appealing. OK, Dollies, do your dealing. Yeah, there they are. There they are. And Wendy is with the red cards at the top. And this time, Brenda's with the blue cards at the bottom. So we have our cards. All we need now are our players. And there they are. Come along then. All right, welcome. And hello, and hello. That's nice. Now then, you are, what is it? Joe and Diane.
Crozier.
Who's here? What was that?
Crozier.
Oh, Crozier. Sorry, Crozier. Where are you from?
Carrickfergus in County Down.
Carrickfergus?
Carrickfergus.
Carrickfergus, sorry. And what do you do?
Well, I'm a clerk in an office in Belfast.
Oh, yes. For what firm?
We supply contractors with road surface and materials. Bitumen.
Was that bitumen?
Bitumen.
Oh, bitumen.
Yeah.
Bitumen.
Bitumen.
What's bitumen?
Tar. A type of tar.
Tar. Oh, don't mention it. I think that's the end of that. What do you do, Diane?
I'm a clerk typist for...
Oh, Diane, sorry.
I'm a company that supplies heating and plumbing.
Oh, I see. You're a typist for a firm that does heating and plumbing. We've got a steam typewriter. I see. And where did you two meet?
At a disco at
the Ulster
Polytechnic.
The Ulster Polytechnic Disco?
Yeah.
It's still my favourite joke. I've done it for 3 years, but the Irish disco, disco's here, disco's here, things here, I feel the air is hot. Always makes me laugh anyway. So fine. So you met at the disco, and who chatted who up?
He chatted me up.
Well, he chatted you up?
Yes, I chatted down.
Yes. So what actually happened? What was going on in the...
Well, I'd seen Diane. Well, I knew Diane anyway. She lived in the same area.
Yes.
I wanted to get leaving her home, you know. So,
so was it getting to the end of the evening?
Yes, it was right
near
the end of the evening. Yes, it was the last record. And
the last record?
I had to make a move then.
Oh, of course. And what were they playing?
There's
some French things, je t'aime.
Je t'aime, oh yeah. Was she hard to tame?
Sexy.
A bit sexy it was. Oh, and then you sort of, after the check-up,
So we were kind of close, and she said...
You were close, and then sort of body language took over.
Yeah.
What did they say to each other? Or you can't tell us? I see.
No, she said, say something French to me, you know.
Oh, yeah. So what happened?
I said frog legs.
That was quick. That was very quick. I see. And how long have you been married?
2 years.
2 years. I see. Any children?
No.
How many children do you want, Diane?
None.
None? Oh, how many are you going to give her?
I still haven't got her in the right mood yet.
Oh, you've got to get her in the right mood yet? Well, no, tonight. You play your cards right. All right. OK, now, sorry to keep you waiting. It is Julian and Bev...
Night.
Night, I see. And where are you from?
Heston in Middlesex.
Heston in Middlesex. And what do you do?
I work for British Telecom as a technical officer in the data processing department.
Oh, what does that mean? You deliver telephone books? No, it means a lot more than that, I'm sure. You do a lot more than that. And what do you do, Bev?
I'm a passenger service agent for Pan American.
Oh, lovely. Oh, jolly good. Oh, and I suppose you're talking on the phone to people all day and taking bookings. Have you had any funny phone calls?
Oh, yes, I have, actually.
Yeah?
I had a woman ring up and ask me the cheapest fare to Miami.
Yeah.
And I told her it was standby. And she said, do I have to stand all the way?
Oh, the poor old love. Did she really? Oh, that's beautiful. That's good. Now, tell me, how did your romance sort of start? Because you look very romantic, the pair of you.
Well,
how did it all start?
Actually, I was invited round to dinner one day.
Yes.
Round Bev's place.
Yes.
And I never
to dinner?
went.
He was the man who came to dinner.
Well, you never went. You mean you never went home? Whatever. You still haven't got home. Oh, well, you're definitely the man who came to dinner. Yeah, the dessert must have been good. Very nice, too. And how long have you been married?
7 months.
Oh, only 7 months? Oh, well, that's marvellous. That's great. And being Pan Am, I suppose you get some cheap fares, because you work for the firm and everything. So where did you finish up? Do you have a nice exotic place to get married?
Lukalini Park.
Lukalini Park? What the hell's Lukalini Park?
Hawaii.
Hawaii! Oh, wonderful. What the hell? Oh, well, is that right? If you get married in Hawaii, you have to promise to love Honolulu and obey. That's what I heard, yes. And was it really in a park that you got married?
Yes, it was.
Oh, well, I hope after the service I didn't say keep off the grass. But anyway, you look a lovely pair of couples. Lovely pair of couples. I don't know what I'm talking about. Did you cut the cards? Yes. You're good, so we're ready to play the game. Now, the idea of the game is to work your way across the board by predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the preceding one. The first one to turn over the last card correctly will win the game, and also a Brucey bonus. Yes, which I'll tell you about later. All right, then, but you cannot win a game or a Brucey bonus until you've won a question. All of our questions are based on a poll of 100 people. Diane and Joe, you won the toss, so you answered the first question, but good luck to you all. Here we go. We asked 100 single women under 25. If you turned up at home wearing a brand new fur coat, would your mother be suspicious about how you got it? How many single women under 25 said yes? If they turned up wearing a brand new fur coat, their mother would be suspicious about how they got it. What do you think about this?
Very high.
What's that?
Very high, because you wouldn't be able to afford, under
Very
25,
high.
so
Oh, no, she wouldn't be able to afford it. So, your mother would... So, do you think... So, how high? Out of 100? What do you think?
73.
73? You agree with that, Diane? Good. What about you, Julian and Bev, over there? What do you think about this question? Would your mother would have been suspicious? She would. So, judging by that, do you think it's higher than 73 or lower?
What would you say? Higher. Which one?
You think it's higher. All right, the actual number whose mother would be suspicious is 62. So it wasn't higher. So there we are. The rest were absolutely positive. But there we are. You've got a 73 there, and you've got your starting card here is an 8.
Change that, please.
You can change the 8, yes, lovely. Change it for a 7. Not much of a change, I'm sorry about that. What do you do now? What's that? Higher than a 7, you say? A king, a good lower than a king, you say, oh! Bad luck, Diane and Joe, giving Julian and Bev a 3 go. Now, here's your base card, a 6. What do you think?
Change it.
You can't change it because you didn't win a question. Sorry, Julian.
Higher.
Okay, higher than a 6, a 10, yes? You're going to carry on? Lower than a 10, you say an 8? It's a bit in the middle. What do you think? Freeze? You're going to freeze and protect your cards. I don't blame you. That's it. Good. So here we go. Second question coming up. Julian and Bev, you to answer the question. Here we go. We asked 100 bookmakers. In general, do the television racing tipsters make more money for the bookies than they do for the punters? How many bookmakers said yes, the TV racing tipsters did make more money for the bookies than they did for the punters? What do you think about that? I don't know whether you're a racing man, but...
No, I'm not.
You
But
watch
they're all
the
rich,
television?
aren't they? So
Yeah, they've all got a bit of money.
They've all got a bit of money.
Yeah, plenty of money.
You're right there, Julian. You're right there. So,
I think it'd be pretty
I
high.
think we're pretty high, actually, yeah.
pretty high.
About 63.
62.
The race make more money
right.
for the bookies. Okay. Yes.
Okay, all right
Okay.
then.
You think?
Say 72 then.
70?
72.
72, you stick with that. How about you? Are you a racing man there?
Whenever I can catch her, yes.
Whenever I catch you. That's good.
Slightly lower.
Slightly lower, slightly lower. All right, the actual number who said they did make more money for the bookies is 59. Well, there we are. I thought it'd be a lot more than that, but the bookies wouldn't lie about a thing like that, would they? They certainly wouldn't. Okay, you can change that 7 now. You want to change the 7, Diane and Joe, and you change it for a 9. Bit in the middle, but you've got to go up. Lower than a 9, you say a 6. Higher than a 6, you say a 10. Are you gonna? What are you gonna do? What do you think? You're going up.
Lower.
Lower than a 10, you say a 3. 3 for the first game. Yeah! Oh, wow. Well done, you two. What about that? And you've won a Brucey bonus, which is a portable radio cassette player. So you'll one yes. Fine. But it isn't all over, because if you win the next game, you can win a Brucey bonus, because there's another one left. All right, then? Out of my own personal pocket. Now, all right, then, we're ready for game 2, and it is the best of 3, so it all isn't lost. Here we go. Diane and Joe, you to answer the next question, though. Here we go. We asked 100 15-year-old boys, if you took a girl to the pictures, would you expect to see much of the film? How many 15-year-old boys said yes, if they took a girl to the pictures, they would expect to see a lot of the film? I know I did. I used to see all the film. I used to make up for it during the adverts. But what about you two?
I'd be too busy in the back row.
Too busy in the back row, you think, Diane? Is that what you used to do?
She was with the crisps.
With the crisps? So what did you think? It's fairly high? It's how many, if they took the girls to the pictures, they would expect to see a lot of the film. The boys would expect to see a lot of the film.
40-ish.
40-ish?
40-ish.
35.
Come on, make up
37.
37, all right then. Julian and Bev, what about you?
Lower.
You didn't bother with the pictures usually, you just had dinner and that was it. So come on, you think?
Lower.
You think it was lower? All right, the actual number who would expect to see much of the film is 40. So it wasn't lower, it was, well, that's amazing. That is amazing. Well, now you're in the driving seat again, Diane and Joe. It's all going your way. It's a jack. You're going to keep it?
Lower.
You want lower? Lower than a jack, you say a 6. Higher than a 6, you say a 5. Bad luck. Now, at last, Julian, you've got a free go, my loves. So there we are, you've got a 7. So from the 7, what do you think?
Lower, you think?
From the 7?
Lower.
Lower than a 7, you say a 4. Good card. Higher than a 4, you say an ace. Yes. Good. Lower than an ace, you say a 2. And for the game and a Brucey bonus. Well done. A Brucey bonus, you're more thrilled about that, aren't you, dear? Not everybody can get a Brucey bonus. All right, then, your Brucey bonus is a portable radio cassette player as well. So lovely, lovely, lovely. Good luck with that. And don't touch the pack. We will be right back. Tiebreaker time. Well done. Both of you. Important to get control of the board. You've both done so well, and you've both got a Brucey bonus. I don't think is lovely up to yet, but good luck to you both. Here we go. We asked, it's Julian and Bev to answer the question. We asked 100 married men, if you grew a beard, would your wife be tickled to death by it? How many married men said yes, if they grew a beard, their wife would be tickled to death by it? So if Julian grew a beard, would you
I'd be tickled by it.
Yeah, you'd be tickled by it, not tickled to death.
Not to death.
So how many out of 100?
55.
How many would be tickled to death by it?
55.
55 would be tickled to death by it. How about you, Diane? If he grew a beard, they've both got moustaches. Right then?
No, slightly lower.
Slightly lower than 55, I think it was, wasn't it? Yes, good. The actual number whose wife would be tickled to death is 31, so you were right to be lower. You were right to be lower. All right, then, so Diane and Joe, your base card is a king. Oh, what a good card. Now, then, you don't want to change that?
No.
No? So what do you think?
Lower.
Lower than a king, you say a 2. And higher for the match. Oh, yes. All over. There we are. Oh, come on, what about me? Julian Bev, round you come. There we are. We're sorry to lose it, but here's your lovely hamper with all your goodies, the cigars, the caviar and the champagne and everything. All right, then, go back to Hawaii. Have it in the park. All right, then, come on, what about?